Hi, I'm Chili Dilly, the personality pickle. Packed in a jar for the freshest flavor. Served cold in a sack for you to savor. So dainty to eat, no muss, no fuss. An ideal snack for all of us. Crisp, tender, and tasty with a bit of spice. Buy one now. Taste how nice. Snack bar clerks will knock themselves silly, speeding your order for a real Chili Dilly.
The Ballad of Susie Gould. Here's a story, your only warning, so listen well. The story of a lemonade, a talking doll, and a little girl. She may look little and she may seem sweet. She'll offer you a tickle, then cut you deep. So be aware of the ghoul with a pigtail hair. Many men have wandered there, never were seen again, leaving all their junk behind when they met their end. Stories tell of a songless song as life fades from their eyes. So watch when you're out in the woods today, look out for a big surprise. Susie, sweet little Susie, if you let me go, the whole world will know about Susie, sweet talking Susie. You could rule this land with Ella in your hand. Oh, Susie, sweet sadistic Susie. Even if you seem insane, this world will fear your name, oh, Susie. Even if you seem insane, the world will fear your name, oh, Susie. Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see our troubles are all the same. You wanna be where everybody knows your name. You wanna go where people know people are.
See, I didn't forget my mic this time. I didn't forget it. I switched it right on. Hello, everybody. It's been a little bit, but I've been busy between the show and Clint. How are you? Shout out to Clint. Look at me doing my own modding. How is everybody? Happy Friday. Hope you're all well. It's been a few weeks, but we've been busy with the show and planning the next fundraiser next month during Fallout for Hope's June Giving. The community is going to be doing 3 different fundraisers at once. Project Hope, which is Ukraine relief, is ongoing. And we also will be doing the week of June 17th to the 26th, the West Johnson Alzheimer's Association fundraiser for the longest day. And then the rest of the community is going to be doing the American Heart Association fundraiser for Pride. Oh, see, Mouse Clark, I was prepared. I was not going to start off muting myself. You should take a shot. What's everybody been up to? Nice to see ya. Ooh, Fenwa's here. I missed Fenwa. Hello, Fenwa. Anyone got any exciting plans for the weekend? I'm going to sit here and chug my oversized Nalgene bottle. Yeah, we're at, I'd upped the goal a few times now, but we're just closing in on 17,000, which I'm really excited about for Ukraine relief. I'm hoping we smash that next month. That would be fantastic. Why is Google giving you ads for 50,000? I think you could. Did you guys go back to what is? It's not euros anymore. Is it the British pound? 50,000 pounds, which is like the average American at a buffet. What is 50? Yes, 50,000 pounds. Happiness Gamer, chilling mostly. My parents have a friend visiting. It's been fun going places with them. Yeah, it's always fun when people visit and you end up having to show them around and you gain this weird appreciation for everything around you. A lot of people live in New York City and have never even been to the Empire State Building or Statue of Liberty. Probably because it's really touristy stuff. You don't end up going there. And the same is true here. Like, we have some tourist attractions, the White Mountains region. And I never actually saw the old man in the mountain before he fell down the cliff. Mr. Church, what's up? Lost 50K at Ponderosa. You know, it's the carving station, Mr. Church. That'll get you every time. You gotta go in for at least 3 slices of prime rib. I have absolutely no plan for what we're going to do today. I still, embarrassingly, I haven't finished the Brotherhood quest. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of that until some of the aristocracy drops in later. And then maybe we'll drop some nukes and whatnot. Let me shrink me down here. We go. Let's see if anybody is on. Plot Perfect, I don't know who you are, but sure, you can. I think, too, a lot of people are probably paying the PTS, which I have not even done yet. I've been living vicariously through everyone else. Oh, somebody. How are you, Tech? It's Tech Blaze. Everyone say hi, Tech. Wait, is that command not working? Curse you! Cyrus! Come on, commands. My command stopped working randomly. That's weird. Wait, big graduate boy. Tech, did you graduate? Oh, nice. Well, that's exciting. You must be really thrilled. What goes next? Are you headed to college? Did you decide on college? Oh, very nice. Installing Nightbot to time out all your viewers. What do you mean, Mr. Church? I don't know what that means. God, here we go. I am overweight. Join Tech Blazes team. Oh, Steam achievements. It's been so long since I played the game. I haven't actually played since migrating to Steam. I need to drop some garbage. Thank you, Mouse Clark. I don't need a hunter's torso, thank you. Don't need... definitely don't need all. Go away. Okay, good. Yeah, Mr. Church, what is that? Installing Nightbot to time out all your viewers. First world streamer problems. It is. It is. Hey, Dunnigan, sorry I missed you there. Just dropping in to say, hey, keep up the great work. Appreciate it. Thank you. PTS is very interesting. Like interesting in a good way, or interesting like you turn into a Trog randomly, or there's like a flying building. I would be disappointed if it wasn't. What did you think of the changes to the White Spring? Installed Nightbot got raided and it timed everyone who tried to remote. Whoops. Yeah, that security might be a little too tight. That's like having a club where they don't let anybody in. 50-50 right now. I don't really enjoy doing the dailies to get to the pit, but once there, it's super fun. Yeah. I know people like achievements and grinding for things. I have never, ever liked that about this game. So I think kind of like daily ops, I'll probably only do it when you guys do and won't bother with it otherwise. I played the PTS and thought it was all right. Trogs are now terrifying, so that's fine. Yeah, the Trogs in the original Pit DLC are legit terrifying. I was filled with feelings of sad confusion when I saw the White Springs changes. Yeah, it's always weird when the world changes. Like playing through year one, some of the areas like before the Foundation was taken over at Spruce Knob there. Actually being able to claim that as a workshop, and now it's completely different. Osiris, the grinding they put in this game is not the right type of grinding for those who have played big MMOs like World of Warcraft, know what I mean? Yeah, I didn't play any of that, but I know I don't like having to feel like my experience is a job. So I just don't. Also, let's see. I'd left off. Here we go. I have to finish this stupid Brotherhood quest finally. I liked Spruce Knob. It was a cool workshop. And I wish Foundation wasn't there because that would have made a really cool camp in a custom world. I feel like my bot just stopped working. I think I shouted out Clint and then it broke. Blame Clint. If the bot stopped working. All right, let's see here. Come on, Streamlabs. Yeah, of course you can. You don't have to ask me that, Epicus Gamer. I'm sorry, Clint. No, this is definitely you. As soon as aha, it was turned off. Must have a 30-day timer or something. All right, so small. Where's this one? Okay, CloudBot is back on. Oh, Epicus Gamer, it is Chad Fallout 76 podcast. I made it long, so people would have to type for 5 hours. There you are. Hop on over. Clint. All right, so back down to this basement, and I'm bound and determined to finally finish this quest. Don't forget the trademark at the end. Fire predictions, the thing is a big mole rat monstrosity. A mic cut off is too strong. Your end of your sentences get cut off sometimes. Let's see. Let's change 37. Is that better, Osiris, or is it still cutting off? Is this working better? It's still cutting. Is this better? Maybe. Yes, no, could be. Yeah, that's what I'm tinkering with. I'm tinkering with the XLR. Osiris, can you hear me? Is this working? This is cutting is less, but there's static in the mic. Can anyone else hear static? That's weird. Oh, probably because I increased, that's probably the air conditioning. Osiris, I think you can hear the air conditioning, friend. There's a little bit in the background, maybe. And hey, Sixer, sorry, I was wrapped up in technical difficulties. Finished it with high school, gonna finish one assignment, so I'm gonna be lurking. Congratulations. Yeah, it's the AC. All right, so yeah, time to actually finish this goddamn Brotherhood quest line. Is it this? Yeah, there we go. Wait, no, it's back downstairs, right? Did I go the right? Yeah, wrong way. Yeah, it's supposed to warm up. Oh, you're in Massachusetts? Yeah, we're in New Hampshire. It's supposed to be ridiculously warm here tomorrow. And I'm not quite ready for that. I really am not. It's not even Memorial Day weekend yet. Yeah, but to be fair, it's doing that here too, and it's really annoying. Yeah, Mouse Clark, this is the BOS quest where you help the girl who joins the Raiders for no reason. I feel like it felt that way. I couldn't, and it's been so long since I started this. I can't remember why I have to care about Marcia. I remember I quite like Burke and Sheena though. Both of whom are actually going to be on the podcast. The original voice actors for Burke and Sheena are going to be joining us, which I'm excited about. We do. All right, Marcia. Oh, I think I turned off voice. I should probably turn that back on. Hey, Marcia. What's up? You gonna... Want to come back to the Brotherhood? Does it actually even matter, or is it just the illusion of choice? Because frankly, I don't care if she goes to the Brotherhood or if she stays with the Raiders. I can't remember if there's a real benefit for her. I remember... Yeah, this girl apparently has the same voice actor as Velma Dinkley. You know what? I'll send her back to the Brotherhood. Max needs you to not end up a bootlicker. Oof. Yeah. Oh, she also played Lucy in The Big Bang Theory. How are you, Ready Sage? Yeah, is the in-game audio too low, guys? It's been a few months since I tinkered with these settings. How are you? Okay, bye. Hang on. Let's... Oh, you know what? I know why. See, that's... Yep. I still had it muted. That's why you couldn't hear anything. You couldn't hear anything but me. Okay, so now you can hear Discord and... Yeah, sorry. See, Mouse Clark, this is Mouse Clark's fault. See, because of peer pressure, I remembered to turn on my mic this time when first broadcasting and forgot to turn everything else back on. So blame Mouse Clark. Yeah.
Thank you, Mouse Clark. Jeez.
All right, I guess I'm done here, and I go back to Scribe Valdez. Thank you for the follow, Southpaw. That's a great name. Southpaw. Southpaw. I need to know the story behind that. What is the story behind that name? You committed the greatest sin, peer pressuring Kenny. Well, you know. Back here into the bin. And for those just joining, happy Friday. Hope everyone had a good week. We were talking about the PTS earlier. Anyone who's has played the PTS, anyone have any feedback? What'd you think so far? I know they've been really listening to community feedback. They posted something today that they're going to be making some changes based on it. The short version is a skate shop called Skate Shop, and I'm a Southpaw lefty. I am a lefty too, although the image is flipped, so yeah. No, it isn't. Yeah, right. My left is now on your right. That makes perfect sense. It sounded a little bit like a British Winnie the Pooh. Oh, bother. Yeah, even in school, it's still weird being a lefty. I hated the school desks. There was only ever one like lefty desk when they had the desks where you fold down the arm. So I was forever trying to balance stuff on my lap to try and write. Oh, Mr. Church is a lefty as well. Also, Fun76 fact, a concerning number of voice actors in the game are or have been involved with children's TV show or cartoons. I'm Southpaw on Xbox 2 for anyone who wants to play. I wish we had crossplay. Shut up, Night Shen. No, I didn't need to go. I need to go see where's Valdez? Up here. Is she on the second floor? Yeah, there we go.
Tell me you found out where Marcia's gone.
Right-handed person is always sitting on the lefty one. Yeah, particularly when you're at the dinner table or you're like eating at a booth at a restaurant. That's irritating. So is notebooks that you have to try and write on, where it had the old school metal spirals. You get pencil dust all down the side of your hand. It's like that's a first world lefty problem.
The Raider War Party? Oh no, that's not good at all. The Raiders are dangerous. She could get herself hurt. Or worse. I knew she was frustrated with the Brotherhood, but I never thought she would just...
Yeah, Scribe Valdez is lovely. Metal scissors don't cut it. Where the hell is 76 even getting their voice actors from when a majority are in cartoons? Marches, for example, to play some character in Steven Universe. Well, I know the answer to that question. Specific agencies that they work with. Why is she so frustrated?
Marcia has a lot of strong feelings about what happened to her mother. Some of them fair, some of them misguided. Maybe if you get Marcia to open up to you, she'll tell you her side of the story.
I don't know if I want to hear her side of the story.
You read my mind. Thank you, Initiate. Do what you can to get her back. And be gentle. She's been through a lot.
I think I'm just going to tell her to come back. Wait.
Welcome back, Initiate. Did you
Wait.
discover anything else?
Am I having a stroke? I just had this whole conversation. Now I'm having it again. I think this quest was slightly broken.
This letter is concerning. While Marcia wasn't missing, it seems that these Hellcat mercenaries and the Blue Ridge Caravan Company are both...
By the way, I found your podcast like 2 months ago and I listened to the whole thing in like 2 weeks at work. Oh, I appreciate that.
She'll want to...
Thank you for listening. Yeah, both, I think Osiris, Fen, and Clint are still in here. Clinwin plays Moose. Osiris plays Fletcher. And Fenwa, of course, plays the Silver Shroud / Charles Bishop. What's a podcast? Sir, this is a Wendy's.
I've always got time for you.
All right, now what? Talk to Pellet or Romani about other missing people. I'm going to turn up voice a little bit more. And I grunt into a glass in front of a mic to do Mama Murmurmurg. I love your Mama Murmurmurg with the Darth Vader breathing. Screw Shin, screw Romani, only Valdez matters. Hot shells ejecting across my forearm. Mr. Church, did I miss something? Oh, firing a bolt-action rifle. For a minute there, I had no idea what you were talking about. I, too, have had that problem. My family's big into guns and hunting, so, yeah. That was always a problem. First time I heard the Darth Vader breathing, spit on my drink laughing. You know what? When Christian edited together the episode for Simping for the Mothman, when I heard the Mothman's dad's voice, I was choking on my coffee. Like, it came out my nose. I was not at all expecting the voice that he came out with. That was hilarious. All right, where the hell is Romani? She's usually somewhere putting a coffee in her pocket. Is she in the basement? Where are you, Romani?
I'm never gonna make a name.
That's an initiate. She back here? Or is she outside? Am I going outside? Where the hell is she? Downstairs, maybe?
Understand your frustration, Mr. Knapp.
No.
Finding everyone that has gone missing
Oh, here she is.
top priority, but we need more evidence before we can act.
Evidence? Well, what more do you need, huh?
Shin has a stick. Shin has a stick shoved up so far you can see when he yawns. That is very true. Yeah. Keep putting the Americas access to guns, and quite a few number of people are into them. Over here, I've seen maybe one gun in the other. Yeah, it's a complicated issue over here. That's for goddamn sure.
Back again, huh? You talked to that military fella upstairs?
I did, Art.
Now that's mighty right of you. Whether they do or not is on them, but you got my thanks for your part in it. Well, I'll be moving along.
America.
to the farm soon. Stay out of trouble, you hear?
Mr. Knapp here has come to us with another missing persons case.
My niece Cassie. Cassie Holloway. She paid some caravan and folk to help her travel here from out west.
Oh, she did.
Sent me some letters.
She's probably
before
dead.
She set out. Them letters arrived just fine, but she didn't. I
Jeff
went
says
and
hi, by
spoke
the way.
with them caravanners, and they tell me that my Cassie never set out with them.
What am I
at all.
missing, Tech?
Those Blue Mountain what's
Forget that.
it?
For her.
The Blue Ridge Caravan Company.
Blue Ridge.
Really? This letter said they would acquire more people from Blue Ridge? Interesting. This is the first real.
I quite like Paladin Romani's outfit.
Connects directly with what Mr.
It has a
Knapp
really
is
unique
reporting.
look.
Huh. I actually had my own suspicions about the organization, but this information is certainly.
Yes, Steam Lord, that is yes. Riding shotgun, I've worked with them before. They didn't seem very
I
suspicious.
imagine any shady operations they may have in play wouldn't be something so easy to stumble across. Though it's good to know you've had some dealings with them. And maybe that'll provide a foot in the door.
Actually, lady, I just did it so I could get a pepperoni roll.
I've made several attempts to contact the Blue Ridge Caravan Company in hopes of trading supplies.
Completely forgotten how the BOS quest goes down. I finished with one character and that was
I
it.
understand that the Brotherhood can be.
Yeah, I've been meaning to finish it. I tend to be at least a season behind or a year.
Legacy, but I think we've shown we have Appalachia's safety and security at heart. Yet they remain unwilling to even speak. I find it suspicious.
I'll bet you
During
do.
our travels, we found that a caravan group was just as often a cover for slavers and raiders. The friendly guys for rolling through towns. I didn't suspect Blue Ridge of such at first. But their repeated refusal to talk, Mr. Knapp's story, and this letter are simply too much to ignore.
I mean, maybe they just don't like military types, Romani.
We need to investigate this Blue Ridge Caravan Company immediately. Well, they have an office at the west end of the Big Bend Tunnel. Initiate. I'd like you to meet me there. But try not to attract too much attention either. If they realize we're in the Brotherhood, they may clam up.
Did the mission to get the deep sea diving suit and found it wasn't tradable for literally no reason. I was just trying to put on another character. Well, you shouldn't have done that.
Thank you, Initiate. Ad Victorium.
Whatever. Alright, so now we're going to Blue Ridge Caravan Company entrance. Big Ben Tunnel! Thank you for the follow, Plaguedemic? Plaguedemic? Plaguedemic. Plaguedemic. Don't do a replay. Didn't try to grind for all the rewards. Just finish and went adios, and that was the last time. Yeah, I've tried a few times to start over in a completely new character, and I just don't have the energy. I kind of do it. Did I say it right? Plaguedemic? Why are you screaming at me, Plaguedemic? Somebody ban him. To the Blue Ridge.
I'm all out of water.
Am I meeting her outside?
I'm getting so
Meet Romani at the Blue
scared of
Ridge
those thorn bushes.
Company office.
This world resists the positive
Oh,
change we
hello,
try to
Calvin
build.
Van Lowe.
But ever so slowly, our efforts make a difference.
Nightbot will ban you for caps. Nightbot took my girl.
Building this place up is hard work.
It is the tide, bringing in what was lost at sea. Also, we provide protection for traveling merchants.
Why tech?
Sore all
You know, I'm not going to be able to understand the story.
If you,
Okay, fine.
it is the
Okay, fine. Somebody pay attention. I have to do this stupid reward. I should turn this thing off. So now I can't
Yes, you
see
have it.
for 5. I keep forgetting to, and I meant to this time around. So now I can't see for 5 goddamn minutes.
I hate this misty, foggy crap.
Is this Paladin Romani? Paladin Romani, where are we going next? All right, she's not talking to me.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll
Am I
all
going
wanna
in
be
the
setting up
tunnel?
Places like Foundation.
I have no. I can't even see where the map marker is. All right, I see a yellow blob. I think I'm supposed to meet her outside.
Looks like it might rain later.
Does it though? Where's my? Is there an indicator thing? Is she hiding like around the corner or something? I don't know where I'm going. Damn it, Romani. It's like an indicator here, but she's not here. I can't read chat either, so, you know, talk amongst
I
yourselves.
know a guy who could fix that.
I can't see without my
If the orchard of
glasses.
the ferals don't get you, the rats will. Afternoon.
No, that's not Paladin money.
Just about time
Just
to leave.
inside.
Maybe you could get someone
there we
else
go.
to read chat.
That's okay. I'll catch up afterward. You can insult me, call me names. Okay, this is new? This wasn't here, was it? Tech? Was this added?
I think so.
Okay. This was new to me. I didn't...
I don't like the fog.
In fact, I don't think I've done riding shotgun since they dropped this. She... Okay, I see she's undercover.
I think the
Ah,
interior
there
is
you
new,
are,
not the
Yoshi.
structure.
I mean,
Oh, okay, that makes
sorry
sense.
for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. Don't want to spook anyone that might be listening in. Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say?
I can't even see that. Sure, I use
Great.
it. Whatever.
Take a seat.
Gonna sit on this stool here. My Mothman backpack.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get for you?
Ooh, he is really excited to have a customer. What is intelligence? Someone... Alright, I can't use that. Just...
Okay then, nice and simple.
Pickaxe
Coming
Milsner it
right
is.
up. Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
Huh. A fine choice. Salomati, my friend. Oh, I'd rather not ruin this. I just need a brief moment where I'm not a paladin to a headstrong,
You know, Tech, you could also
self-righteous
save these up for
youth
merch.
night.
Just saying.
That's interesting. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization.
Okay.
It felt like regrouping with my people.
Uh-huh.
A return to form. Maybe
Yes.
some ranks and verbiage changed, but
Sure.
the heart of it was there.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought.
Me neither. Awkward conversation with your boss. Yeah.
It was. But things changed as time rolled on. As I'm sure you know, the views of the elders and I differed greatly. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was selected for this mission in order to remove my perspective and influence. The elders saw my Poland experience as a threat and knew I would never align with their goals.
I would have loved to have gotten the, I've tried to get in touch with the voice actor for Mani to get her to come back. But alas.
If they ever
So I think we're going to have to recast her.
at all, to make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess.
Is 5 minutes up yet? It feels like it is. Nick, have you been even paying attention to the time? Let's just pretend 5 minutes is up. Alright, what did I miss? Cappy McCapperson? Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, you have like 20 seconds left. So. My 76 decided to make my whole computer.
That's fine.
So.
That's karma.
Yeah.
Bethesda really should have called Steel Dawn and Steel Regan. Shin and Romani would have beef with 2 separate DLCs. Hello, you. How the hell are you?
Tired.
Alan Connors.
Hello.
That's right.
How are you, Mim?
I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed the intro to the latest episode again. And I'm wondering, when are you going to do a Appalachia lore podcast on your own, man?
I don't think I'll ever do a lore one. Only because that's kind of Tom's gig.
Not just to me either.
To
both Valdez
I
and Shin.
do you think it would be fun at some point to do other short stories in Fallout 76? Some of the existing, or even just Fallout stories in general, there's some great stories that you kind of have to read terminals or notes on to pick up the pieces of, and I think it would be interesting to recreate those. And something I've wanted to do, in fact, the introduction of Lady Devon's character that you heard in the last episode, where you meet her as a little girl, and have that incident with the Raiders. Originally, her character was going to be introduced around Christmas, and the Charleston Christmas flood, I was going to recreate that evening, with her being there for it, and then the Raiders end up taking her with them when they leave after that disaster and her mother's killed. But it ended up not working, and then I thought it was weird to do a Christmas flashback in May, so I canned that idea, but I do think it would be interesting to recreate that. That was one of the biggest tragedies that befell Appalachia. And thank you for that. I'm glad you liked it.
Indeed. He was the bedrock of this team. And things were never
Being stared down by a beagle?
when we lost Alan,
Have you considered giving a bagel to your
stepped
beagle?
up to take on many of his responsibilities. It was on top of the grief. It led him to fall back on what he knows. Rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone. And because of me, because of a call I made.
All right, I'm ready. Shin told me a bit. Sounds like he was guilty too.
No, I was the commanding officer. Blame starts at the top. That's one subject the two of us agree on, even if he doesn't realize it. Thank you for hearing me out. It's an honor to pass on his story. He deserves that and so much more. I think that's a fine idea. To whom?
Let's drink tonight, Connors.
Yes. Tonight, Alan Connors. May he never be forgotten.
I have no bagels, unfortunately. That is a tragedy.
On to business. Let's head upstairs.
All right, up we go. Enough with this nonsense.
We're just a pair of friendly traders looking for potential business.
Except they already know me, I'm pretty sure. So shoot.
Look out, here comes trouble.
Ms. Mayfield.
I'm afraid my
name
calendar is all out of
I
room
made an
for
appointment to
idle
speak with
chatter,
you.
dear. Please, Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Paladin Romani?
Well, that was short-lived. Okay, Joanna. It appears I underestimated.
I mean, to be fair, Romani, you have a Brotherhood pin on you.
My employee of the month. I was wondering when we'd get the chance to chat. I've made quite a pretty penny, thanks to your help. So
Ready, Sage, there was a missed opportunity there for there to be a dramatic piano bling, bling,
Still
bling.
trying to get that backpack, dear? Plenty of work left to be done, you know.
Fatalica Alice was introduced the original way. I'd be so confused. After committing genocide, what raider looks like a kid and says, shit, guess we need a kid.
Paladin, down to brass tacks then.
I mean, to be fair, though,
It's not an accident that I
Meg
finally
pretty much did that in the last episode. But you also, if you pay attention to lore, you'll understand why she did that. And if you missed it, Meg, her mother, committed suicide after the Great War. So to find herself in a situation where she meets this little girl going through the same kind of thing, and if anything, the mother was going to kill the little girl, it hits a little too close to home, which is where their connection builds.
All right. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably because
I quite like that painting behind her. I want that painting on my wall.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate. Worked with him before, have you? Just remember where these hired guns' loyalties lie. The people paying them. Don't let your guard down just yet.
You ring, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
Yeah, let's go.
Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of Harper's Ferry.
Now, time is money, and I've burned a bottle and plant worth of caps chatting with you two. So if you don't mind, please direct any further inquiries to my masked associate.
Fine. But after reviewing the evidence, I plan to revisit Blue Ridge's involvement.
Oh, no, I know, Mouse Clark. I would have found a way around that obvious
Find
problem.
something that gets us answers, we can talk till the Brahmin come home.
Okay, to the tunnel.
Let's regroup at the Harper's Ferry train tunnel. Safe travels.
To Harper's Ferry. Here we go. Ransack Bunker. Papa, can you hear me? Okay, let's go. This way, I believe. Yes. Yoink. I understand, Mouse Clark, but people aren't always that simple. climb up here. I think I just heard the Mothman. Oh, here we are. Into the tunnel. Mothman! Has anyone here played Halo? At some point in time? Any Halo? Yeah, I'm playing it for the first time tonight.
You.
I somehow...
First two.
I completely missed that game in the 90s and 2000s.
First three are really good. The other ones...
Yeah, that's what I heard. There was some mixed feedback on the newest one.
That Ares character is further ahead. I should mention, every instinct I have is telling me not to trust him. It seems we don't have much choice for the time being, but we'd be wise to keep an eye on him.
What did you think of it, Epicus Gamer?
All right, you take point. And guns at the ready. I spotted some feral ghouls earlier.
Let's switch to melee. Ow. Excuse me. Ow. That's fine, Romani. Just hang out back there. I'll do all the heavy lifting. Played Halo 1 for like 20 minutes, never picked it back up again. Then my OG Xbox died on me. Oh no. It was fun. PvP is generally the main thing I focus on. Tech quite likes PvP.
Yes.
You could probably tell by how excited he sounded there. The word PvP. That's interesting. No, go away. Where's... That's kind of a cool random photo. Still can't believe I got this job. They nearly doubled my salary, and for what? To sit here and read and make sure vagrants stay out? Okay. Don't know what they're doing out there. Don't care if they're wearing a suit or a hard hat. I just have to wave them on through. One of the suits was running late the other day. Nearly got hit by a train. Guess he forgot the schedule. Interesting. Letitia! What people fail to realize is in a apocalyptic setting like Fallout, to survive you'll have no choice but to do things you never do in real life. That is certainly true. Like using your hand to wipe your hiney. We've all been there. No, we haven't. Ramadi, do anything. Yeah. She's just going to stand back there. Right, that's all closed in, so I guess we're going this way. Oh, there's Ares.
Well, hello there. The spot we're looking for is further in the facility. There's a trick to getting in. Give me one shake of a lamb squatch's tail to get it open.
Lamb squatch?
Let's see, 30 days past September, carry the 2.
Is this for real?
And Viola is just a little further ahead. Please, after you.
Fine. But don't think we aren't keeping an eye on you.
I can't blame you. I know I'm a real looker.
All right. Well, this is an interesting secret facility. Prohibited items. Cigarette lighters, matches, blowtorches, oil lamps, firearms. Alright, so there's probably something very explosive down here. I'm guessing. I think people would act... The small slice of that we got during the pandemic, I think, yeah, it would be that and a hell of a lot more. I think people would be pretty awful during an actual disaster, which is a sad thing to say. Oh, hello. Nice piece of artwork here on the wall. Oh, internal incident report. What do we got here? Oh, Bishy management and HR only. So, yeah, and of course Calvin would know the way in here. Dominic Sellers. Mr. Sellers brought in low-grade sparkler fireworks to add to a cake celebrating another employee's birthday. Employees received a relocation package. HR to inform family in the coming weeks. Additional screening measures have also been implemented. I feel like one of the prop corpses I'd be used to decorate a very... Yeah, you know what? I look forward to dying in a funny way so someone can find my skeleton in that position. Completely ridiculous. Nonsensical. Anything in these lockers? We'll take that trifold American flag. Thank you very much. Oh, out. Out. Alright. That's interesting. What exactly were they doing down here is the question. Chaotic neutral. That's fair enough. Did I miss something? Oh.
Okay, the camp's just past this door here. I'll get it open.
Oh yeah, I don't want to go that way yet. Thank you very much. I want to make sure I fully explored this place before moving on. I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll take these. Thank you very much.
And that's bad. Oh, that's very bad.
Speak, Ares. What's a holdup?
You're not gonna like this. Follow me.
Yeah, see, like, that's a good... I would just sit there, like a nice corpse. Open sesame seed. Something feels left down. I would just stop changing the password. Open sesame seed? Making me a power armor and starting with the BOS. I'm guessing this is secret agent stuff? Work order. Spelling sesame. H22, H26, 14, 22. She's decided to start doing a new decryption system for passwords project. What were they doing down here? This looks like Bishy employees were stuck down here. Scully! Hello, Scully. How are you, Scully? Gonna shout out Scully face. Oh, it's working now. And that's working. All right. Let's go see, before we get too far, where Ares went. Because I lost him. Oh, there he is.
Welcome to the 9th Circle of Hell. First, the good news. It's bring your own paramilitary night, so the paladin drinks for free. The bad news is that I can't unseal that door. Here's the quick version. Clever.
Hey, Savannah, how are you? Happy Friday to you.
But it looks like in order to lift the lockdown, you need to verify there's actually no gas leak. The door is real picky like that.
Oh, Savannah, in the aristocracy chat, we are in Suite 1.
Oh, I'd love to, but there's a little problem. If you'll cast your steely gaze to the left, you'll see a massive, impenetrable wall of strangler vines.
I quite like the voice acting for Ares. He's kind of crazy sounding, which I guess makes sense considering.
Winner, winner, rad steak dinner. There were some engineers living down here well after the bombs fell.
I can't believe they wrote into the script, winner, winner, rad steak dinner.
Which means they had a way of fighting back the vines. Maybe start by looking for how they did that.
I feel like the voice acting direction was probably like, imagine if Guy Fieri was thin and in a mask.
Mm-hmm. I'll just skulk here in the corner in case another way of opening this door comes to mind. Let me know if you have any luck. Try not to die a terrible death.
Okay.
This sounds like a very contrived way of getting us killed. Stay sharp, Initiate.
Alright, so we need to find a way through there. Which I think is going to be up here anyway.
Initiate, look there, behind that gate. Seems like, what do you suppose happened to all the people down in here? No signs of a struggle.
Alright, gained access to the lab room.
Poison?
Just gonna wander into the ladies' room here for a minute. You know, when you see it, you gotta grab the toilet paper. You can never quite have enough.
Exactly, we learned that during COVID.
We learned that the hard way. What? Swish, wish, bish. Alright. $16,342 raised for Ukraine. Okay, Scully, you nap. Thank you for dropping by. I miss you. I don't think there's anything of interest in here. Have a good nap, Scully. Huge empty space, and I don't know where to go. Thing there. Nothing over here. Nothing on the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. Mike, Bossman pulled me aside and asked me to go check out the pump area. He said you were down here the other day and heard something that sounded like a trapped farm animal. Got back by lunch, sent a search party. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies. Alright, that doesn't sound good. Something forced its way through? Was the Bishi Company in Fallout 3? Did I somehow miss that? Hello, Mother of Dragons. Nice to see you. Yeah, Kevin, yeah. I'm assuming then there's nothing down here. Alright, I've got a marker to nowhere. Was there even a reason to come in here? I feel like there isn't. Unless I'm completely missing something. Which is entirely possible. Not that one. I don't quite understand what I'm doing here. First phrase of the password. Go to notes. What is the phrase of the password? Guard note? Not the guard note. Not that one. Nothing there. $26, $9, $18, $22, $8 is 26, 9, AR, 18. Oh, Aries. Uh, 8, 22, 8, 26. I think it's, yeah, that's what I picked up the note and now I can't find where I put it in my inventory, Osiris. that's not it. Position? No. Maybe it's on the desk. Oh, it's on the desk. Duh. Oh, open sesame seed. 12, 11, 22. Open sesame. 8, 22. And then seed. 8, 22, 22. Yes, there we go.
Well done,
Success.
Initiate. That was some impressive detective work.
Yeah, I made that way more complicated than it needed to be, Osiris. Oh, a nuclear briefcase. No one has left alive, so I might as well admit it. I couldn't come up with the formula to combat the strangler vines. Found some industrial strength herbicide in the storage room. You can see dispenser, the formula notes, the slab station, all just facade. At first I had a tiny bit new work, no one got sick. I said I was really smart, so win-win, right? They started resisting the smaller dose, had to up it. I thought maybe our drinking water's filtration. Oh, that Ramadi, shut the fuck up. Filtration would fix it. Some people are being like, other food is drinking rather with it.
No time to dwell on that.
All right, well.
Initiate, let's look for a station where we can access the water line. This is what we need to weaken the vines.
Find the access point for the water system, which I'm guessing is back out there.
Here we go. This looks like it connects to the main water line.
I don't even know where you are. Oh, there you are.
Let's talk next steps.
Oh no, Jaxus, how are ya?
I should be able to disperse the herbicide into the water line from here. I'm suspecting that the security system here won't appreciate that. Expect alarms. And the company that alarms...
My AOL password, how are you?
Ready for a fight?
Nice to see ya. Hope you're well.
Okay. Fingers crossed and guns at the ready. Let's take a look here.
I'm good. Happy for a Friday.
Okay. The chemical has started dispersing into the water systems. Damn, it's detected a foreign substance. Prepare for it to get noisy in here. Initiate, I'll need you to keep them off my back. Ad Victorium.
Great.
More time. Keep it up.
I mean, I'm trying.
Half the facility. Can't stop now. I'll need to reach the drainage system if we're going to affect the vines.
Ad Victorium and stuff. $84,000 for a guitar? That is insane. Oh my god, how did I die? Well. Sorry, Ramadi, you're on your own. Sad Victorium. Oh, you bastard.
Give him hell, initiate.
I mean, I'm dying. See, I looked at chat and poof. Right, let's try that again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
The chemical is pumping throughout the entire water system now, including a cess pipe that was for disposing of unwanted chemicals. Well, one sleazy company's environmental negligence is our gain, I suppose. Those vines should be weak enough to break through now. I, wouldn't drink the water if I were you, though.
okay. All right, sweet. Now we can explore a little more. What have we here? Damn thing's got 2 sound holes, like 6 bridges on it, and they have the nerves charged. They fire. A syncing issue with what? With me? A kitchen syncing machine? Have fun, Mother of Dragons. No, Savannah. That's just how I talk. Yeah, it shouldn't be lagging at all. I heard something weird.
We should watch our backs in here.
Talks like a Bruce. I do that on purpose. That's just how I talk. Oh yeah, if you're listening in Discord and watching the stream, yeah, there was going to be a lag. That would be why. It's because you're listening in Discord. You're in a time machine. Oh, I feel like there's a boss battle. This looks like a place for a boss battle. This is actually a pretty cool space that they built here. I'm a magical creature. Vines. I suppose I'm supposed to hit the big obvious red button. I feel like that's probably... Ooh, what have we here? Nope. Nope. Am I even going in the right direction? I think I'm going the wrong. Am I not supposed to be here yet? Oh, pump safety. Here we go. Verify pump integrity.
Hostile robotic entity? That's troubling. Be on the lookout.
Oh no. I think I know what's coming. Drink some of this and that. One of these and that. I'm just gonna drink all the things. Oh, great. Yep, of course it was. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, and dead.
I haven't lost my mind, have I? That was at Assaultron dressed up as a sheep? Whatever it was, it's dead. And we should be able to lift the lockdown. Let's get back to that terminal.
Maybe they're daytime friends and nighttime lovers? I think, are you talking to about the songs? Oh no, I'm thinking of the song Easy Lover. She's an easy lover.
And that's that.
It's the imposter of the sheep. It's the imposter sheep squatch imposter. Yeah, I agree with you, Osiris. That would have made more sense. I want to fight Audrey too. Feed me. All right, talk to Ares. She's an easy lover. Okay, where'd you come from? Oh my god. Why aren't you dying? Oh my god, there's quite a few. Yep, yep, okay, alright, yep, okay. I mean, you know, you could have helped. Said you're just, what are you doing? Is he, what is that coal? What are you doing? What is that? Is it black soap? What animation is this? What exactly is he polishing here? Oh, he's sharpening his knife. It's a wedding stone.
Boss looks like he's about to strangle me with one of those vines. Something happening there?
Ares, between the feral ghouls, the strangler vines, and that insane sheep robot, I've about
yeah, Mouse Clark, it took me a minute.
This place and your antics. I don't know if this is some kind of trap or elaborate cover-up, but we need to get through that door and get answers now.
Whoa, trap? Where's this coming from? Hold on, did you say sheep robot? Like the Baba kind or the killer robot kind?
Ares, the door, now, please.
Okay, just give me a second. Yeesh.
Nearly there now. We're getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. Agreed.
Alright, let's see here.
Whoa, did he just... He's fine. He's teleporting halfway across the screen.
And done. Trust me now, I'll even lead the way, so if you change your mind, it'll be easier to shoot me in the back.
Thank you for opening the door. But know that if we find anything linking you to this, you're still going to have to answer for it.
Add it to the catalog of questionable things I already have to answer for.
What the hell was this place? This is a really cool... What is sale? It would have been interesting to see more like underground living spaces like this. This is kind of cool. Day 1 setting out, starting of a new journey, foundation. Layout of the red carpet for Cassie because I'm about to turn Appalachia's agriculture on its head. Decided to keep this little journal to chronicle all the amazing things I see along the way. Wish me luck. Day 5, miserable. Walking. That's all we do. We walk. Burned down building? Check. Forest of smoldering. Dead trees? Check. Oh look, an emptied out Red Rocket gas station. What a thrilling excursion this ended up being. Oh, and to top it all off, there's this creepy bald guy in our group. I keep catching him staring at me. Eyes to yourself, Dr. Pervert. Day 15, so close but so far. We're finally within spitting distance of Appalachia, but a rad storm is raging outside. I'm walking through this old train tunnel all day, and now we can't even step outside until the storm blows over. I'm going to find a nice spot to get cozy and nap off all this walking. Day 15, night. Okay, this is so weird. These guys showed up all of a sudden armed to the teeth. They've just been sitting around chatting with that weird doctor. Everyone seems a little nervous, even the guard. Wait, they took his gun away. What the hell is going on? Oh shit, they saw me. If someone finds this, help us. Alright, so something suspicious happened here. Must have been quite a few people down here. Good night, Osiris. Ares gained some new powers while we were teleporting. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Goodbye. Good night. Is there nothing on this side? I guess not. Let's see. Anything else to explore here? Was Cassie's note the only one down here? Must be.
Being back here again even gives me the creeps. And trust me, that's saying something.
See if you can find some communication left behind by the members of the caravan. Anything can help.
Well, I did find Cassie's note. So nothing on these. Maybe up here. No. There's a map marker thing here, but where? Is there? I don't know if there's a quest marker here, but goddamn rad storms. Of all the trips, it's got to be my turn when the mother of all green glowing death cloud parks itself over the mire. We need to camp it out until it passes. I'm already exhausted from babysitting this massive group for the past 2 weeks. Sure, Joe's going to be thrilled by all the transport fees, but she's not the one that's got to deal with delinquents, uppity merchants, and that weirdo doctor that keeps joining us. Okay, this doctor sounds like not good news. At least no one's gone missing. Assume I can get them all to stay close by the camp, that is. Gaetano. Alright, that's one note. And some more notes back here. Oh, okay, I have to pick that up again. Must be something back here. Oh, here we go. Caravan Manifest. Confirmed. Ken Turner. Guard Aries. F. Fernandez. R. Hernandez. Minerva. Tommy Tentos. Elise J. Clark. That was an oil lamp immersion breaker. My immersion. And there's another note here. Oh, no, I've got them all. Back we go down the train tunnel. I wish we could build camps in interior spaces like this, because this spot is kind of cool.
Seems like you've been pretty thorough.
Be right back.
Are you ready to discuss what you've
Hi,
found?
Tech.
Excellent. I'll take what you've collected. Let me take a look at what you found. I just need a minute to review it all.
All right, while she's doing that, I'm going to have a chat here with Ares. Guess I can't.
Pull out your decoder rings, kids. It's detective time.
I see. That's concerning. Wait a moment. Name.
Suspicious.
I know this name. I think I've seen enough. Initiate, we should discuss our findings. Well, it seems like Cassie was indeed a part of this caravan group, but I think it'd be a good idea to step through the evidence together. I may have been assuming too much about Blue Ridge's involvement. I'd like to be on the same page. So where would you like to start?
Also, this is why they're camping in the first
It seemed
place.
This was a routine trip until the end. Something kept them here and forced them to set up camp so close to home. That's right. The storm forced them to bunk down. They were an extra large group, too, with only one guard. Sitting ducks.
She's talking about how they went missing.
It looks like we have a clear account of their last moments here. That was my take as well. Based on Cassie's description and the letter you found earlier, we can assume they were these Hellcat mercenaries. The total number of people they've abducted, though, is staggering. Nearly 15 in this trip alone. Are you sure? I think we should be.
Oh, how considerate of you.
All right then. Here's what I've concluded. The caravan was ambushed by armed strangers, likely the Hellcat mercenaries you fought. Based on the manifest, a Dr. Blackburn attended every trip where someone
Yes,
went
Dr.
missing.
Blackburn. I know a little bit about him.
All of the evidence together points to one clear answer. Dr. Blackburn was hiring these Hellcat mercenaries to kidnap people from this route. It would appear they were cautious at first, but took advantage of a radstorm to steal away an entire group.
Really missed an opportunity not tying the old quest lines to the Steel Rain stuff. Yeah, I agree with you. I think unfortunately because the development of these was so disjointed because of COVID and timelines and everything, I think there was a missed opportunity there. I agree.
I do believe we make a pretty great team. I can't blame you. My sights are entirely focused on everyone that's gone missing. I can't just plow through everything to reach that goal. It's something that I know I need to improve upon, and hopefully, to begin earning back your trust. Anyway, we should get back to Atlas. If we can determine where Blackburn took this group, we may be able to track down Cassie, and I'll meet you there. Good. Ares?
Completed!
Apology. My rash behavior was unfitting of my position, and frankly, unfair to you.
Well, you should apologize.
Water under the bridge. All of my
Welcome
best
back.
friendships start with misplaced suspicion of mass kidnapping.
I will take your word for it. I am sorry either way.
I really like Ares' character.
If you really want to make it up to me, I've heard you guys have some killer rocket launchers to spare.
Absolutely not.
She looks to me immediately.
I'm glad you and the righteous paladin got the answers you sought. Or any of us. Who are you? Who is the Paladin? Who am I? Now, that's a good question. Well, I know that I'm glad you killed it. If it found me first, you'd be talking to a pile of diced meat right now. I honestly wasn't following. Something about cats and rug burn, I don't know.
I love his character so much.
Swell if you found this locked safe and sound. I honestly was. Anything for a fellow caravaner.
All right.
Once again, great work, Initiate. I'm gonna get
Yay! That completes that. So now back to Fort Atlas. And I'm gonna raid into, because it's time to I'm gonna be playing some Halo here offline. Let's see who is on that we're gonna raid into. And please stick around for the raid. Who have we got here that is live? I don't see. Hang on. You know, let's raid somebody down the list here who could use a little love. Oh, Wild Mantle. All right, we're going to raid into Wild Mantle, a legendary man with a fantastic bowler hat collection. Didn't have to in this case. They already broke the timeline. They have the BOS back here. They could have zipped Romani Integrity together to prove them they can bridge the gap between games and didn't. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree with you there. That's why, I mean, like, for our intents and purposes with the podcast, the fact that there are all of these disparate factions are going to create some major problems with each other in a way that's going to pretty well shake things up. We're going to raid into Wild Mantle. And thank you all for hanging. I will be back next Friday now that we got some episodes out the door. I'm going to finally be back to a regular schedule on Fridays. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you for dropping by. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's supposed to be quite warm and sunny through most of the U.S. And if you're not from the U.S., that's okay too. That's okay. We still love you. Bye, Mouse Clark. 3, 2, 1, raid!